Am I the a-hole for telling my dad and stepmother I agree with my mom that my stepmother is never going to be mine or my siblings' real parent? My parents are divorced and it was really bitter. My dad had issues with alcohol when I, 16F, was little, so my mom had primary custody of me and my siblings, all 18 plus now. Dad got sober and was able to get 50-50 custody eventually. He married my stepmother when I was 7. The adults used to fight a lot. It was sometimes kept from us, but we still knew. My mom sued for primary custody again and lost. My dad sued after my mom did, and he lost too. We got interviewed twice, 2 other times, over the custody dispute. There were lots of issues going on. I don't know them all and don't know if I'll ever know. But I know a big part of it was my mom didn't want my stepmother being in a mom role to me or my siblings, and she used to tell them she wasn't a real parent, so she had no right to be involved with our school or doctors, and it was Dad's job to do that stuff. My dad didn't like that mom left him over his drinking, and when Dad thought we were out of the way, he'd vent to his family. Me and my siblings heard. When my stepmother was pregnant, Dad wanted all the old baby stuff from us, and he hated Mom for saying no. He felt like we should all be able to use the same stuff and apparently didn't like Mom's attitude about his and my stepmother's kid. They have more than one together, by the way. When I was 12, there was a big fight between my mom and stepmother. It happened in front of us, and Mom said a lot of negative stuff about my stepmother. My dad sued for custody, and because Mom had sent texts to them with similar negative things, said my dad was awarded primary custody. Me and my siblings hated it, and seeing Mom made us happy. My dad thought we'd all settle into it, but we didn't. My older siblings all chose Mom when they turned 18 and their LC with my dad and stepmother. I wanted to move in with Mom, but my stepmother said no. She said Mom wouldn't poison all of us against her and Dad. I said nobody would poison me against them if I could be back with my mom. My dad told me to listen to my stepmother and be happy I have them and my half-siblings. When my feelings stayed the same, my dad decided we needed family therapy. We started going 2 months ago. My dad asked if I knew all that my mom had said to my stepmother. Mom told my stepmother she wasn't a real parent to us. She would never be our mom. She wasn't important and could drop dead and we wouldn't notice or care. She called her rude names and pathetic and useless and other stuff I can't remember. She told her stuff that apparently some of our friends' parents said about her, and the gossip that was said about her. I knew all that already. My siblings know about it too. Dad asked what I thought and if I agreed that the woman who's been there since I was 5 isn't my real parent. I said yeah, I agree with Mom there, and Mom and Dad are the only real parents we'll ever have. I said I didn't care if that upset them, but it was true to me. The therapist tried to stop them going crazy after I said it, but she failed. She told them they needed to understand not all step-parents are viewed as real parents, but it didn't matter. My dad told me I said it to be cruel and to hurt my stepmother's feelings. Am I the a-hole?